The following podcast is rated W for Where's Umce?
I have no idea where I am. My life is a lie. I see into the dark void, and it screams, I'm hungry.
Sounds like him. Live from the P3 Network Studios, this is Around the Nerd with your hosts.
My name is Captain M.
And I'm Frost.
And, of course, the independent Pokemon champion, Bobo.
Yeah, we've waited for our time to come, calculated everything we've done, we've upgraded. Now you can't outrun a champion. Now you're facing what? Can you hear them? Yeah, it's all for us. You believe them? Yeah, it's serious. Hear the siren. We're victorious. I'm telling you.
Hey! Well, 14 days of nothing, and we're back. Welcome, everyone, to Around the Nerd. This, of course, is Bobo. I am joined by everybody's favorite person. Somebody.
Oh, you're talking about me. Well,
It sure as hell isn't me, so, process of elimination. I mean...
My name, if you are unaware, is Captain Matt. I did get a promotion. It is absolutely not affiliated with any government whatsoever.
Or, even the podcast.
And I'm Frost. I'm just kind of here.
So, hey, throwback to the original A Slack Off the Show. Frost is just here.
Yeah, I'm just here. Although I'm not curled up in a corner, like passively interacting with you guys. I'm actually kind of trying to be social.
Thank God. I don't know what we would do without that. Umce isn't actually with us. He's currently in Florida. He's trying to remove it from the rest of the U.S.
So, do you think he's starting small at the keys, or is he just going straight for the base of the shaft?
I
think he's on the Florida-Georgia line.
Yeah, I mean, it is his way to just go absolutely all out without thinking, so it makes sense.
Florida, we're sorry. You've had a run. Wasn't necessarily a good run, but you had a run. Congratulations.
Look, Bob, okay? It was over the moment they discovered the bath salts, alright? It's just that just ended it. That just turned Florida into a meme overnight.
What the hell are you talking about? Have you not read any history book? An idiot tried going to it to find the fountain of youth. It was a meme long before they existed.
Oh, fuck.
But that was just someone trolling his ass. I mean, you just have to know that, when Ponce de Leon tried to find the Fountain of Youth, some Native American looked at him and was like, yeah, it's over here. And they just sit there snickering in the background like, we sent him to Florida!
This fucker's gonna get eaten like a gator.
Gonna get his arm bit off. Been like, look! I survived! I have found the Fountain of Youth! It's like that fucking guy who was the first person to come from... What was it? I think he was the first guy to come from Thailand. The first person ever to visit from Thailand and pretended he was from there, but actually was just this British dude who made up all these fucking lies.
So every British dude before the 19th century.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Sorry, England. We actually do love you. Florida, not so much.
Just give it a second and they'll apologize for themselves.
Well...
Wait, England or us?
Talking about England. It's Scotland you have to worry about. I don't want to get shanked.
Well, here's one of the things, just out of, weirdness, my girlfriend lives in the UK. My girlfriend lives in the UK, but she's also mute, so she can't apologize.
Oh, man. That's a paradoxical existence.
So, Umce's girlfriend is black. Frost's girlfriend is mute.
My girlfriend is a mute British woman.
Well, we know you didn't fall in love with her for the accent.
Wait, do you think if she speaks in sign language it has a British accent?
Here's the thing, though. Okay, no, this is not a, like, yes, she's mute, but she's, like, it's brought on by something that happened to her several years ago. She never took the time to learn sign language because she has a cell phone.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I was gonna say, how can you make signs condescending?
But she never took the time to learn sign language. She has a cell phone. If she needs to talk to someone, she pulls out her phone and types it in. Like, that's our fucking society.
I mean, at least she's intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great. That was in unison. That shit is becoming something. I don't know what, but something.
Oh, good gosh, yeah.
It's almost as good as this, which you guys can't hear. Yeah, when you listen to the episode later, you'll get that.
This just reminds me of the shit show that happened with you and Spencer on the other, like what was it, the second or third episode where you said a word. Oh,
you mean fag?
Spencer, yes, you said fag. Spencer told you couldn't say fag, and he said it 12 times.
No, 13.
13. That's right.
Yep.
There were 13 in that total exchange.
Yep.
I think.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry. For that word, I go by South Park rules, where you cannot audibly say or hear it unless you are, in fact, one. Of which, of course, if you do watch South Park, you are talking about Harley Riders.
Yeah. Yeah. God, South Park. Here's the thing, okay? South Park is 25 years old.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
The Phantom Menace is celebrating its 20th year.
But, okay, the Phantom Menace is Star Wars, all right?
Well, yeah.
South Park, which is literally and I've been calling it for I've been calling it this for years. Sorry. It is the we shit on everything show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely nobody is safe. What they do is they take an Easter egg, split it open, put a shit ton of thumbtacks and whatever is culturally relevant, and shake it up till it hurts everyone.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, no, think about it. That show is they've been making the show for 25 years, and it has maintained relevancy.
And
that's how fucked up our society is. When a show can make fun of something new every fucking week, can actually have something new to say every fucking week about what's going wrong in our society.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I love it. I mean, I hate it. I hate it. I've never cared for South Park. But,
I played the video games because the video games are actually entertaining.
Oh yeah, they're fun as hell.
Yeah, I mean,
the fractured but whole is hilarious. And I love it.
I've been watching a future partner streamer, Ty. I totally just dropped your name. I've been a future partner streamer, Ty Munchkin, who is available on Twitch. You guys should go find her because we love her. And she's amazing. And she gets the shit scared out of her while playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, ? And it's because a tiger jumped out and tried to eat her face.
Okay, before we continue, we were talking about the South Park game, and for the audience that doesn't know, I am a fairly large man. Last year, I had an AFib attack, had to have my heart restarted. There was one part in that game where Morgan Freeman owns a burrito shop. And spoiler alert for anyone who is still playing the game. It's been out for a while, so I don't care. Point is, in there, he has them. Your character has him make the ultimate burrito, and it's like a combination of a quesarito, like a burrito supreme. It's like everything from every Chipotle, Taco John's, Taco Bell, the best thing you can think of, and it puts into one. And the first thing I thought of after fully recuperating from my aphid was like, I gotta eat better, but I gotta eat that before I die.
But like that's
Anyway, no. Ty was her very first stream was the fractured butthole.
Yeah.
And just what I watched of it was hilarious. So anyway, you were saying something, Frost. Sorry.
Oh no, it's just going back to the whole Twitch thing. I've been streaming on Twitch recently too.
And his is Lost Frost.
I have fried
Yeah.
these.
L0ST FR0ST. Actually, on Monday and Tuesday, because I have this rare 48-hour time span where I don't work, I'm going to fill 24 of those hours with live streaming Final Fantasy XIV and probably some Hearthstone, because I feel like absolutely punishing myself with the current Hearthstone meta.
Hey guys, guess what? You heard it here first. Monday and Tuesday, Lost Frost will be doing a 24-hour stream.
It's gonna be a chore. I'll be fair about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's the thing. Speaking about, society and how South Park can stay relevant and how someone who is mute can basically just straight up communicate through technology. Can we please talk about the fact that there has been a huge scientific breakthrough recently, of which we have our very first actual photo of a black hole, something that was thought to be impossible to see, and how I was introduced to the fact that this was a photo of a black hole was through 50 fucking memes on my Facebook page.
Yep. That's the first fucking thing. Like, I opened up my Facebook this morning, and it's just like memes. Memes about the fact that we actually have a fucking picture of a black hole.
Yeah, such a huge scientific achievement, and we're just like, hey, that kind of looks like a cat's anus.
Oh my
Here's
god.
the thing.
Hey, you know what else it looks like? My mouth.
Yeah.
What kind of lipstick are you using?
No, you realize
My lack
Bob
of
has,
teeth.
Yeah, Bob has like no teeth. I think he was down to 6 when we were working together.
Hey now.
Bob, permission to pick on your mouth for a minute?
Dude, that is like, if I pick on it myself, you don't need permission.
Dude, your mouth looks like someone who tried to replace their teeth with candy corn but got hungry halfway through and ate half the bag.
That was good. That was good.
I have to minimize Discord because I just have these fucking Lalafels staring at me on the screen, and it's just okay. Like, for anybody who plays Final Fantasy XIV or anybody who knows Final Fantasy XIV, like, there is a race of characters called the Lalafell. They are tiny, childlike, walking potato people, and they are just the most unsettling things to see move in a video game.
Anything labeled childlike that is in fact not actual children is fucking terrifying. In fact, actual fucking children, so long as they're not your own, are terrifying in themselves.
Fair.
Yes. But, like,
Fair.
it's so bad. Like, Lalafell are so bad. Like, the thing is, Lalafell are just such a thing. They are literally a meme in the Final Fantasy XIV universe. People play Lalafell to scare other people. They play Lalafell to piss people off. We had a guy in my free company, which is basically a guild in Final Fantasy, like, pester someone else to race change to a Lalafell for 4 months because he wanted to scare people. Like, he wanted them to run around town scaring people. Because that's what these fucking characters are. Because not only are they small childlike walking potato people that move like absolutely horror shows, but every single one of them that's a non-player character in the game, save for like 1 or 2, are fucking horrible people. Like, it's just like, they're cute, but they're fucking monsters. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this company? But anyway.
Sounds to me like that would be a list.
It legit sounds like they were created after Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Nice.
God.
Good one. Hey, something we don't have at Pick and Save. Thank God.
I don't think your son would do well in the meat department.
I don't think my son would do well on the front end.
Yeah, true enough.
He might do okay stocking shelves. He can reach the top stuff. But, I was more
That's
going...
because
my
your
son
son's
would...
already a giant, and we're not going into the subject again because of what happened last time.
Fair. We're not going into that subject again, but we won't... we won't.
Well, okay, no, obviously we know Matt has talked about himself and how large of a person he is. Can we talk about the fact that the reason I know Bob is because we work together, and literally because no matter what, wherever I went at work, I could see his head poking out of his cubicle because he had to have his desk raised to the point where his head was like a foot over the fucking wall.
I have said it before, and I will say it again. Bob is what would happen if the peanut M&M grew a body proportionate to itself.
Wow. Yeah. No,
I'm not trying to insult you, Bob. That's just how we met. I think the first time like we actually like interacted as a friendship kind of thing is when you threw a pen at my head.
Yeah, because you asked for a pen.
You threw it was a shark pen too. It was a pen that had a googly-eyed shark on top of it.
Yeah, it's not my fault you couldn't catch.
I'm just saying.
I honestly am just disappointed we don't have enough viewers for them to send fan art to us, because if you go through all of our podcasts and listen to the descriptions, I just want to see the monstrosities they've come up with.
Well, I mean,
it's like
Matt,
those hyper-realistic Pokemon drawings.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I love those. Well, okay, so as of last podcast, umce was sitting on my shoulder, and we were about 22 inches from the sun. And I'm also a frost giant, which, actually, Matt drew me as a frost giant.
Yeah.
And drew umce as a tiny goblin thing, which actually really fits.
Yeah, wearing his work uniform, which kind of made me feel a little weird in hindsight, because you just had all the frost giant gear on with like your nips showing and shit, and he's just sitting there, a little gremlin yelling at customers.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm glad that I don't describe myself, because I mean,
hey, he has a picture of you. All he has to do is make something out of it.
Oh yeah, like that doesn't sound fucking terrifying.
He's already supposed to make you into the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, I suppose.
So
I still got to do that before my Photoshop expires.
You're fine. No, don't. Don't worry. We all. That's all that's left, isn't it? Is him?
Yeah, it's just him, and then I gotta like put us all in a group. No, I still have to make my face as fucking Zordon in the background.
That's right.
Yeah, because the largest member of the group has to be the giant fucking head in a jar.
So you're all that he has left.
If there's a an application
Frost.
called what?
Untie your tongue, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I know.
It doesn't work very well.
That's why I'm helping you by making you
there's
think.
There's an application called GIMP 2 that is
Yep.
better than Photoshop and is free.
I have never heard of it.
Well, we'll make sure that changes.
You got to remember, I went to NTC, and they would only tell you things if they could sell it to you.
Yep. GIMP is great. Photoshop Elements is really good and a lot cheaper.
Yep.
And you only have to buy it once.
Okay.
I think I have a copy of Photoshop Elements somewhere.
I don't
I
know.
think it's on my external hard drive. I'm
know.
going to have to explore that when I get downstairs.
I just have this. Here, there's that.
Oh, that'll work. There you
No.
I
go.
love the icon. I love the fucking icon. It's a little
Yeah.
fox with a paintbrush in its mouth.
Yeah, I use GIMP. I use GIMP on a fairly regular basis. The original.
I love the little icon. It reminds me of like the DeviantArt icon, except it doesn't have like massively proportionate tits and a penis.
Wow. Okay.
Shout out to all the original characters on DeviantArt.
Shout out to Frost not Frost. Sorry. Shout out to umce and all his penis jokes.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Again, this is weird for me because I've never met this person. I've never spoken to him. But you guys refer to him like he's this, like... So, from what I understand, he's
a goblin.
He's a penis joke making, shouting goblin who sits on Bob's shoulder and has a nasally voice and wants to blow up Florida.
You know...
No. He doesn't want to blow up Florida.
It's hauntingly accurate.
He wants to cut Florida off.
He wants to saw it off by the shaft.
God damn it.
Why do I just imagine him angrily
Bob?
grunting as he's trying to push it into the ocean?
Bob,
What?
is umce squee?
Oh my god. Matt,
Yeah.
there is a picture coming to you as soon as I get back downstairs.
I am afraid.
You need to draw umce as this character. I will pay you to draw him as this character. That is how badly I need this.
The last time I did a drawing, and I still haven't completed it yet, I drew for like 24 hours straight, if it was for like 2 hours of sleep between. Oh gosh, I'm currently trying to draw like aged Darth Maul from Rebels and Solo in the last scene where he fights Obi-Wan, and it's a pain in the fucking ass.
That's fine. I'm not saying you have to do it right away.
Oh no.
It's just
I'm just
something-
saying that my eyes are still hurting.
It's something I desperately need in my life. And when I send it to you, you'll understand why.
Fine, just so long as I'm not drawing him in blue face.
No, I don't think. No, you're good. Oh, hey, so since I was a dumbass and didn't bring my external hard drive upstairs, I don't have the commercial. So, go to Mojo's Electronics in Wausau, Shawano, or Oshkosh and buy something. We like them.
No, you're not
They
doing
like
it.
us.
You're not doing it like that. No. Bob, you're going on Discord, you're typing me what you want me to say, and I'm doing this proper.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, distract the masses while I type. God, frickin' people.
How am I supposed to distract the masses when I don't know the masses? I don't know what these people want!
Well, the same thing that a Slack Off the Show people wanted. Something, that isn't...
Appropriate?
I was going to say
Now
something that isn't...
Now I'm just remembering Kari talking about swallowing the mic.
That reminds me, I still got to work on that show because, oh my god,
It's just like,
How did you not label that the sound of colonoscopy?
No, that's not the sound of colonoscopy. That's the sound of, as Kari would put it, sloppy blowjob.
Which are, in fact, the best.
I am just... Okay, yeah. No,
we are never getting monetized on YouTube.
We don't need to be monetized on YouTube. Fuck YouTube!
I agree.
YouTube is fucking dumb! I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to turn my fuck the world into let's have a chat, and I definitely plan on doing this before the end of the year, but holy fucking shit, fuck YouTube right now.
Yeah, with all the bullshit updates, which are really screwing over anyone who actually needs fair use.
Yep. Like, fuck. And then you've got the bullshit, with Defy Media and what just happened with them. And
shit, yeah, that's harsh.
That whole fucking nightmare, and how Abbey Bank, the company that's now Ally Bank, the company that's holding the money, is like, no, this belongs to Defy. It's totally Defy's money. It's not the guys who actually were supposed to be paid. It's not the paychecks that are listed as for the fucking people. No, it belongs to Defy Media.
Oh yeah, since we're talking about bullshit that happened, I've been actually waiting to get this off of my chest. My wife went to Arts Institute, the online school. I don't know if anybody knows this. I know I told Bob this. However, what happened is about 2 months ago, my wife was in the middle of one of her classes. And things have been going a little weird with her schooling. She tried to get financial aid. She begged them to get financial aid because what had ended up happening is she ended up failing a class because of scheduling conflicts. So she basically begged these people for financial aid and another chance to continue her schooling because she was good. She still is good at her photography, which is what she was going for. Just the schedule didn't work out. They said, we'll pay for your stuff, but you're not getting anything left over because of all the different fees.
Mm-hmm.
Well, time came around again, and continuing her classes, she needed to renew Photoshop and all the Adobe stuff, and the school was supposed to pay for everything. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, 100%. She calls them up, says, hey, I lost Photoshop, what's going on with this? Well, they get to her and they say, well, here's the thing. We can't cover it. I'm like, why not? Just stuff with our system.
Jesus.
Months pass, and halfway through her class, she gets an email. And this looks like the biggest scam you would have ever seen, saying that Arts Institute online is closing in literally 2 days since the email was sent. We looked this up. It was absolutely legit. Right now, there is an investigation going on because how this happened, and this is why my wife did not get her financial aid, they were going bankrupt all across the country.
Wow.
And they took the money that was going from the government that's supposed to be distributed to the students. They kept it for personal financial uses. That's why they cannot pay for her Photoshop, and that's why she did not get her money back. Today, she just got an email saying that her loans are going to be dissolved, which is wonderful, but after you spend a year and a half going for your degree, it doesn't exactly make up the time and effort that she had on this.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
So it was just a piece of shit thing that happened, and I absolutely needed a way to just talk about it since we had some free time.
All right, Em. There you go.
Alrighty, we want to take a second to talk about our sponsor, Mojo's Electronics in Inigo, Oshkosh, and Shawano, Wisconsin. They usually have most of the games or movies we talk about on this show. That's Mojo's Electronics, exclusive friends of the P3 network.
You forgot podcast.
Well, it's a podcast. What do you think the 3 P's stand for? One of those has to be podcast.
Well, I thought it was penis, podcast, penis.
That still has a
least-
podcast in there.
Well, I mean,
Still has
that's
the word.
that's what umce always says it stands for.
I don't know. Didn't we actually have when the Elite Ringside Net where we left ERN?
Yeah.
Didn't we actually have a name and what it actually meant?
And it all disappeared. I can't find the conversation anywhere.
I think honestly, Colin pitched the idea as podcast.
I did. I pitched
That
the idea as
legit sounds like
podcast.
That just legit sounds like the worst strip club in Florida.
Podcast. Or Pussy 3.
Oh god! No. Oh,
Okay,
God.
okay. Since we're talking about Florida, and I have
God.
been there a couple of times, and Bob, you just came back from
I did.
a week-long adventure. Can we talk about something since we're talking about strip clubs and adult things? And that's going down the highways. The absolute best thing is when you're going down the highway, down south to Florida, Georgia, wherever it is, you look to the side of the road and you see 2 billboards, always within at least 3 billboards together. And that is adult sex shops.
Yep.
And then religious shame right after.
See, here's the best part about this. So you mentioned this about a week before I went to Florida. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking because you have these same billboards in Wisconsin. You have them in Wisconsin, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, and Florida.
Well, you do know that, statistically, the Bible Belt watches the most porn, right?
Yes.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
And so as I'm going down the highway, and keep in mind, this is on the way back.
Oh, yeah.
I look at my father, because it was just him and I in the car. I said, Dad, did you ever notice insert exactly what M just said?
Yeah.
And he's like, wait, what? And he's looking then. And he notices it then. And he goes to my mom. Bob just pointed this out to me. And my mom. Holy crap, I never noticed that. And I'm just like, I told you because I didn't want to tell Mom. Well, I guess I didn't tell Mom. You told Mom. But still, really? What the hell?
It's something you can't unsee once you notice it. It's like umce's penis and all 2 people who have been haunted by it.
Oh.
Have a problem with me, umce? Next time, fucking show up.
Oh. Hey, another thing. Umce always makes fun of Charisma and Frost and Moose for never showing up. What, is he going to start this shit now?
Oh,
I mean,
God, no.
First we have first we have Charisma, who never defends her title. How about that one? Now, we have me, who, yes, I defended against my 11-year-old child, but at least I'm defending it. We have Moose, Moose, I love you, and you know this, but also never shows up. We have M, who shows up when he can.
Because
Okay,
I'm
man.
married and have a wife.
Excuses.
Excuses!
Says the man who can't show up for Endgame because he has a child.
Excuse me. Frost has a mute girlfriend. and he showed up.
Wait a minute.
She's here right now, but you can't see the text messages.
God fucking damn it.
Dude, you asked for this in the worst way possible. You asked for this.
Fuck. Is this gonna be my new Operation Overdrive? Seriously?
Oh no. Oh no. No. This is going to be this thing to distract you before I mention the aforementioned thing.
Oh, fuck my life. Done.
See,
man. Done.
the best part about this, Frost, and I love you, man, you know this.
I am aware.
The best part about this is you just hand me this shit on a silver fucking platter.
You think I don't intend to? Like, honestly, like, I know for a fact that when a Slack Off the Show was on, I was the fucking punching bag. I know this. I'm aware of the fact that I was the one everybody picked on. I was the one everybody laughed at when he went on his fucking rant because my fuck the world thing was just something that everybody loved because they loved listening to me have a fucking aneurysm. I get this. I understand it. But you also realize that I do it on purpose now.
Yeah.
Because it's the only thing I can do. It's the only thing I can contribute. I'm not entertaining or funny in any other way.
I mean, okay, and I know you're going to be confused here for a minute, but I promise you, I am going to get you, like, all of the Slack Off the Show episodes at some point.
God.
I just take things for granted, but before I forget this, I forgot, do you have a soundboard or are you getting a soundboard?
My plan is I'm going to start saving up for the soundboard this year.
Because what we do is you have to have one of the buttons just be a text tone for every single time that Frost is on, and then we can just insert whatever horrible shit we can and say it's his girlfriend.
Fucking hell!
Hey, you're supposed to give me these ideas off the air when Frost is away.
I am just happy Evie will never listen to this. I am just happy she will never hear any of this.
Why is she deaf too?
God damn it.
No, being honest, I actually would never do that. I have respect for people, especially people that I don't know. Bob, on the other hand, is a sick motherfucker, and umce is 10 times worse.
Hey,
okay,
to be fair...
Okay, look. The reason Bob and I bonded at work because we're both sick fucks.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely true.
We bonded at work because me, Bob, and Spencer all had the same mindset, and then Kari just kind of threw herself into the group.
Oh no, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that, man. We were on the same team. I had already been emailing Kari back and forth for a month.
Yeah.
At this point.
No, I'm actually the one who just got literally here, you're in this now. Wah!
Yeah. Oh yeah. We literally just we grabbed him by the leg one day. We grabbed him by the one.
No, you lured me in with a ride home, and then you didn't take me home, and then you didn't take me home. You took me to your apartment where we recorded the first podcast. After Spencer cooked chicken without his shirt on.
Yep, that was scary.
While we're speaking about work, just so long as we don't say the actual locations, because I'm pretty sure nobody wants to really get fired from their job, I propose introducing a segment called Things Customer Said.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes.
Because I've got one already cocked and loaded.
Well, we'll do that next week and if we do that, Frost, you know what has to happen. You know what has to happen. You already know this. Remember that lovely evening that we spent having to go outside in pairs?
Oh, fuck my life.
But where that means we have to get Kari on too that night. And Moose, if possible.
Oh, fucking hell. No, okay, yeah, I remember that. I I also remember some of the shit that our coworkers ended up saying and ended up like, fuck, okay, like, oh, god damn it. It still sticks out in my mind that someone called HR because Kari was eating a banana in the break room.
We mentioned that in the show too. No, and it wasn't the break room. It was as she was walking by us. Okay? Yeah. But like she's walking by us on the floor and she looks me dead in the eyes and just deep throats this banana. And she looks Kyle and Dan Frost dead in the eye as she deep throats this banana. And Spencer. Don't forget Spencer. We forget Spencer so much. But then she takes a huge bite out of it. And we go.
Which is always the most confusing thing, seeing someone deep throat a banana and then the realization that human teeth can in fact dismember a penis.
God damn it. Yep. No. Yep. Yep. The human mouth can do some miraculous things. That is one of them.
Wait.
I have pregnant boobies.
Okay. I had to get that out there. We had a moment.
I have pregnant boobies.
Every once in a while, I need a 2-second break, so I played this little sound clip.
That's okay. That's okay. We broke Bob earlier before we did the fucking opening. Like when we were doing the cold open kind of thing, we just like completely broke him. He just broke down and just couldn't stop laughing.
My favorite thing at work is whenever I can make him laugh so hard he nearly throws out his hip.
Oh yeah. So Frost. That thing on my hip, it's still fucking there. But they can't find it now.
Oh! Well, that's just a thing.
Alright. Well, we got about 3 minutes left. And with this last 3 minutes, I want to try to stop laughing.
I have pregnant boobies.
Okay.
Try being the operative word here.
Yeah, I got this. Alright, we're good. Alright, anyway. So, 2 things. One, this summer, we have already planned this. There is going to be, at some point, we don't know when, it's going to be a Slack Off the Show reunion, but it's going to be Around the Nerd Super Show. And what I mean by that is all of us are going to come here to my house, well, my parents' house. We're going to sit around a big-ass table / bar, and with as many microphones as humanly possible, we are going to record one hell of a show for you people.
As many microphones as humanly possible. No, as many microphones my wage can afford.
Well, which means one.
Yeah.
Well, look, okay, Spencer still has my $300 microphone.
Well, go beat him up. You know where he works.
No, I do, but I can't. I don't know where their new building is.
Just wait outside and just jump. I want my microphone.
You're trying to describe a gangbang of microphones, but it's just going to be sad Tony sitting in a room by himself.
Anyway.
I mean, like, I'll hopefully by the summer I'll be in a better spot because, like, being unemployed for 5 months and having a landlord that is like one of the most understanding people on the face of the planet and not asking for my rent every month, but now having me pay back like what I owe is very nice. Yeah. But I'm giving her $350 a paycheck when my paychecks are $400 and below. So,
okay.
You know.
How's that, Robin?
But anyway, also being introduced, hopefully sooner than this summer, is going to be the P3 Network Pokemon Stadium Tag Team Championships. I have those almost done, actually. But we have 30 seconds left. So, Frost, thank you. Thank you. Everybody who listened, thank you. We will see you guys next week, and this time I won't procrastinate for 13 days. Hopefully next week with the MCU. We'll see you then. Bye.
My cat